Hello, this is Darren DePaul, the voice of Emperor Valkorion, and you're watching another video by Vulkk.
Okay, so I'm checking. Most of you guys probably already know that the new Warzone that was previously scheduled to be launched with patch 5.6 on 28th of November has been rescheduled for 2 weeks later. Okay, what? Screw you, Bioware. I'm leaving. Okay, more serious things. 2 weeks is not too much, and if it means that the Warzone will be actually bug-free or less amount of bugs and more polish, that's actually good news. More testing as well. So the reason actually of this video is a quote from this post from Bioware that's located right down here. New item, the Master's Datacron. This allows you to take any existing character and boost them to level 70. This boost does not progress story. Scratch, 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 scratch. What the hell? We have heard about this, you know? Yes, we have. This is the full roadmap from 2nd of October. Scrolling down below. So, one of the things that will be part of 5.6 is the means of boosting a character to level 70 and some cool United Forces rewards. Briefly mentioned in the roadmap, just like Musco said in a dev post yesterday, which you should be seeing right there on your screen right now. What is this item? It's not available at the time of me recording this video, but I just wanted to bring you up to speed what exactly the Master's Datacron is. It will be a Cartel Market item that will allow any of your characters to be boosted directly to level 70. Regardless of what level you are, regardless of what progress through the story you've made, regardless of the fact that you have a ship or don't have a personal spaceship, you will be leveled immediately to level 70 if you purchase this token from the Cartel store. It will also be available on GTN later on, of course, for God knows how many credits. And you will be placed as level 70 without actually touching the story, without progressing your story whatsoever in your starship, in your personal starship, from where you can actually continue doing whatever you want to do. So the good news, this thing will allow more endgame players to be jumping into the endgame. The bad news, how much of an endgame player are you if you start for your very first character level 1, you have some extra money, you go to the store, you purchase this token, and you get to level 70. Okay, that would speed up the level, it will actually completely bypass the leveling process, but it will speed up the story progression, for example. Whether you want to start from the original story, which is supposed to be level 1 to 50, and then you want to progress through the expansions. If you start right at level 70, of course, you will be synced down because thanks to level sync, everything works this way now. You will be brought down to the appropriate level, which is still overpowered, and you have absolutely no trouble if you play naked to go through all of the planets and do all of your main and side quests. But the bad news is this is an alternative version of the level 60 and level 65 token. And actually, I imagine this will be even more expensive or probably the same price, because the price of the level 60 and 65 tokens has been 2,000 Cartel coins since the creation of the level 60 token, which was what, 2.5 years ago? I lost count already. Most of you hopefully know that my opinion is absolutely against those tokens. They're somewhat good and useful to experienced elder or veteran players, because elder player is something else. Veteran players can benefit from these tokens. They can also benefit from this new token that will be made available, Master's Datacron. But this thing will be available to everybody, and Bioware has absolutely no intention or means to restrict it to veteran players. I mean, they can implement something like you need to have at least 2 or 3 or 15 level 70 characters before you're allowed to purchase this. I don't know if they can actually implement such a limitation or a rule when it comes to purchasing stuff from GTN anyway. But this will actually create an influx of level 70 characters, not players, but characters that are to some extent not prepared for the end game. Yeah, it's true that most of the end game in Star Wars The Old Republic has been made extremely easy, especially if you do story mode content and veteran mode flashpoints. It's really easy and quick and simple, and gearing is not an issue because of bolster. However, Many of these characters may want some decent gear, and the best way to get gear through endgame is to participate in some more serious PvP activities or go do veteran mode and God forbid master mode operations. That's where the issues begin, because these freshly, quickly leveled characters are probably not going to be ready unless, of course, they're played by a veteran player. Tell me, guys, what do you think of this item? Did you know of its existence? Did you notice it in the roadmap from last October? Did you know that we're about probably 2 months, hopefully no more, but 2 months away from the next roadmap, because we don't have information what happens beyond January, actually. But that's a completely different topic. So the purpose of this video is to introduce you to the Masters Datacron, let you know that such an item has been planned and it will exist in the game very soon with 5.6, because Bioware delays many kinds of gameplay content and releases. They push them back, like the new Warzone, with which I began the video today. But I don't think Bioware ever delayed, or at least I don't remember, release content for the Cartel Market. Tell me what you think of Masters Datacron. Do you like this item? How much are you willing to pay for it? Will you ever pay for it, and why? I would like to collect some more thoughts and feedback, and the most interesting, the most upvoted ones, I'll actually present to Eric Musco for him to share with the developer team. And if the most positive or the most negative opinions prevail, maybe we'll have an impact. Thank you for enjoying this video. Remember to throw in a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, do that now. See you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video.